Hi guys, you have asked for it. I have the two S Pens here. I have the Tab S6 Lite S Pen versus the Tab S6 S Pen. You wanted to know if the brand new version of the S Pen has any improvements, whether it has better latency, and whether that then works on the Tab S6. We will work through that today, and we'll look at the like, we'll look at how it works in your app, and also whether it attaches or fits in the cover for the Tab S6. We have both devices. We have the Tab S6 Lite and we have the Tab S6. The first obvious difference is the pen attaches magnetically to the side of the S6 Lite. The Tab S6, on the other hand, the pen is hidden behind the cover. So let's look at the differences of the pen design to begin with. Both pens have the familiar button on the bottom, but the pen on the Tab S6 Lite is more cylindrical and like a traditional pen. So when you're holding the pen itself, it feels way more like the normal pen you would use on an everyday basis. The Tab S6 is a flatter pen, and the nib, if you look at the nibs, we have a very different look on the nibs themselves. And this is what I particularly like about the brand new S Pen on the Tab S6 Lite, is that it is more like a normal pen where you can actually see the nib when you are writing. Another difference is that we do not have the eraser function on the end of the brand new Tab S6 Lite. We have that with the button. Another difference we have between the two is the length and the thickness. The new Tab S6 Lite has a longer pencil. It is slimmer but longer. It is a little bit heavier than the original S Pen, probably due to the magnets therein. The first thing we'll look at the screen notes. Double tap and I have a note available to me. We obviously have that functionality with the S Pen for the Tab S6, but let's have a look if it will work with the brand new pen. And there you go, there's your note. And what I will say is I have done nothing to make this pen work on the Tab S6. There is no need, there is no Bluetooth function in there that we need to pair or anything. It just, you use your pen on your Tab S6 Lite and you move over to the Tab S6 and it functions exactly the same. Let's go into the devices now. We take our brand new Tab S6 Lite. This is the Tab S6 Lite in OneNote, and we draw, and then we move over to the Tab S6 and draw the same. I will do a scribble with the Tab S6 Pen OG, and as you see, both pens are interchangeable on both devices. When it comes to handwriting on the Tab S6 with the brand new Tab S6 Lite pen, and the pen that comes with the Tab S6, question is, can you see a difference? Can you see a difference in latency? We'll have a look at the speed of the latency on the slow-mo to see if we can detect it better there. I'll show you the delete function of the original, delete function of the new. Can you see a difference? Let's try it again with the original S Pen. Can you see a difference? Can you? The question is, can you personally see a difference? And when I am actually writing the process of writing with both these pens, I must 100% say that the brand new S Pen Lite is a more enjoyable experience. It is more enjoyable than writing with the older version. And when you are writing with the nibs, you can actually see better what the end of your pencil is doing, but also it just feels like it is more like writing in a normal fashion. So the brand new S Pen working on the S Pen Lite, and we want our text or our handwriting to text. And I will try and write a sentence small. I know I have had a few comments on writing large. I do that for the camera, but I will try writing at a normal pace as I would in a lecture. And the whole time that's the new S Pen working. There'll be some issues because of my handwriting, there usually is, and that is determined in application rather than the functionality of the pen. The air command works on the S Pen. We can get straight into our air command menus on both tabs. And I'm going to do a little bit of colouring for you so you can see the pen at work. So I honestly cannot see a latency difference between working on the S6 and working on the S6 Lite. Maybe when we do the slow-mo we can see that. The original pen, new pen. Delete function, all as it should be. Answering your questions now, the S Pen, as we know, the brand new S Pen clicks onto the side of the Tab S6 Lite. I have been asked if it clips onto the side of the S6 and how strong that is. The answer is it clips on, but you would probably lose it if you put it in a bag or weren't carrying it carefully. That's a tight spot there, but still, as you see, it's not as tight as on the Tab S6 Lite. The other question was whether it fit in the back of the case. We have tried putting it in the case there. As you see, the nib is a tiny bit too long and it doesn't close as you do. Let's try and clip it onto the magnet on the back here. It doesn't quite close and I wouldn't want to hurt my nib in the process. So the answer is it is slightly too long to fit in the cover. Is there less lag on the Tab S6 Lite than on the Tab S6? With the naked eye and with drawing myself, I cannot see a difference in latency between using this on the Tab S6 Lite and on the Tab S6. I don't see anything worse on the Tab S6. People have asked whether it still has its super latency options on there, and I can't see it functioning any worse than the original S Pen. Nice thing is it has no batteries, it does not need charging, it can be interchangeable, you can use it from the go. The only thing is it doesn't stick to the side. There is nowhere to actually put it on your Tab S6. Is it more accurate? Honestly, I can't see more accuracy than the original. The pressure on the two, that the pressure levels are exactly the same. There is no improvement on the pressure levels. It's 4096, I believe. So in short, the Tab S6 pen, this is the Tab S6, the brand new Tab S6 pen, number one, functions. Button functions works. No seeable lag. it does not fit in the cover. All in all, the new S Pen 6 Lite fits and works on the Tab S6, and it has the functionality that it has on the Tab S6 Lite. Let us know in the comments below if this is something that you will be doing. Will you be switching your Tab S6 Lite OG pen? Let us know your thoughts.